What's up, everybody? Silver here with another Halo Master Chief Collection Achievement Guide. This time we're doing Part 8 of the Devastating Achievement, which is to complete all of Halo 3's campaign missions on Legendary in under 3 hours. So to start this off, there's nothing really to do here. Just run as fast as you can to the next part. I grabbed the firebomb there. I never really noticed it before. Nifty. But anyway, just keep going. Cortana and Gravemind stop you a lot of the time and talk to you, like in this instance right here. It's kind of annoying, especially when you're doing a speedrun and you're trying to go faster and they're slowing you down. But this level, a lot of people don't like, but it's actually not too bad if you know the skips and where to run and everything. It's pretty much just a lot of running past people. But I'll show you all of that on the way. So again, the part time for this is 15 minutes. So you just want to hit anything under part time, ideally. And this is the first main section you got to run by people. Just follow this path that I'm taking. Do a little slide jump there where you can. You're going to wrap around here. Most of these people will just run past you. Unfortunately, they ran directly into me that time. So I'm working on not that much shield right now. But usually, you don't get stopped like that. You just run through. And make sure you take out those carrier forms. I was trying to stick them, actually, but I had my frags out. But it worked anyway. So to get all of the levels done in under 3 hours, all you have to do is hit the par times. The par times add up to 2 hours and 40 minutes. So if you do hit the par times on all the levels, you'll easily get the achievement with 20 minutes to spare, at least, plus whatever you got under the par time. So this is definitely one of the levels you want to hit the par time. The only two levels you don't want to, or you do want to, but you probably won't be able to get under par time just because they're very tough and very long, are the Ark and the Covenant. And also, you don't even have to do these levels in order. The game just takes your best time from all your playthroughs, and it combines them for your lowest possible time. So that's nice. You don't have to go through a specific playlist or anything and do it all at once in one sitting. And you can do it out of order, like I said. So this might be the first level you're doing. I don't know. You might be crazy doing the 9th level out of 10 first. 8th playable level. This room you want to run straight through and grab this active camo you saw I just grabbed. I usually don't throw that plasma grenade, but that one of the stalker forms, or not stalker, the stalker forms, the spider looking guys, was giving me issues. When I sliced that tank form, the stalker form would run up and like smack me back, and it would cause all kinds of problems. So they usually don't do that, though. The enemies in that room are kind of in random locations every time you play, so. But usually they're not in your way. You can see I just activated camo. I probably should have waited a little bit longer to activate it just to be safe, but it does last as long as I need it to. So I guess you could use it right there. You see it ended right at the end of the hallway, and I just swiped that brute flood form, and we're moving on to the next section. So there's actually a lot of different areas that you could grab active camo in this level, which is nice, and that way you can just run by a lot of the flood. That hallway we just ran through is one of the tougher sections and one of the most least liked sections, just because it's kind of tough and annoying, but obviously with the camo it's very easy. This room you want to jump up here and then jump up and backwards, and you'll land on this ledge. You want to crouch as well, so you get more clearance, and then go over here and grab the active camo. There's two sitting on the ground here. See, I grabbed one of them, and we are just going to kill all these people as they come at us. Obviously, I should have mentioned when I grabbed the sword to grab the sword, and that was way earlier. It's kind of obvious. The sword's the best weapon to use against the flood in this game, and the brute shot, actually. But anyway, just keep moving up. Follow this path, and we're going to use the camo up here. You don't need to necessarily, but I'm just going to use it. Make it a little more safe. No need to go crazy. So I activated it right about there. Unfortunately, you can't grab that bubble shield if your camo is still active. You got to wait for this to wear out, this equipment, before you grab more equipment, but we don't really need the bubble shield anyway, so whatever. It'd be nice to have, but we'll let it sit there. Lonely bubble shield in all the flood. So we're approaching the main room that we got to blow up. The center of High Charity. And here we go. A lot of these enemies are actually just standing around idly. I don't know why. Is this like an oversight or something? I have no idea. Some of them are active, like the ranged forms on the wall. They're shooting at me right now. There's usually a couple of those, but a lot of the stalker forms, the spider-looking ones, are just standing around. You can see up here they're just chatting it up or something. They're like NPCs in a like 2D RPG or something. They're just standing there waiting for you to talk to them. You can see I grabbed more camo here. There's 2 sitting there actually, and we're gonna use those in the future. We'll just make your way over here. We're almost at Cortana. Gravemind and Cortana are both freaking out right now. Gotta tell them to calm down. So we're just gonna, break that fight up. You gotta hold Cortana back, bring her into the next room, and just be like, yo, you gotta calm down, woman, alright? You're freaking out a little bit. You're in, like, my face constantly. Look what's happening right now. We're not even, like, in the same room, but you're still in my visor somehow. But just activate or deactivate that dome thing, keeping Cortana in there. Skip the cutscene. It's a good cutscene, though. I like it. But then just turn around. Well, you don't have to turn around. The game starts you off facing the door you came through. So you're essentially just going back the way you came. And we got to go back all the way to the beginning of the level, basically. And we're basically just running away now. Well, actually, we got to cue the High Charity to detonate before we do that. I got ahead of myself. So we're going to go out here. We're going to use the camo eventually in this room. And then we're going to come get the second batch of camo that's over here. I'm just waiting until it's like a good time to use the camo. Like when I have no shield. You can't, you shouldn't wait incredibly long to use the camo. If you're getting shot while the camo is activating, they may still see you because you're getting shot. So, watch out for that. You could stick the thingamabobs, whatever these are. There's 3 things you gotta blow up. You saw I stuck 2 of them. I didn't have any other spike grenades or plasma grenades. So I just switched to the brute shot of a downed flood form and used that brute shot to weaken the other one. I could have reloaded and shot more at it to take it down, but then I just threw a frag grenade to finish it off. You can see I went back and got more camo, and this part I almost die. Not sure how I didn't die. There's that Mauler guy you got to be aware of. I'm trying to take him out from far away because I have no shield. Fortunately, I made it through. I should have cleared out the area a little bit more. You can see all those stalker forms are still standing around, but there's a couple random dudes who like to shoot at me, so I should have taken them out first. When you go through here, you want to stay up on top as much as possible. You can see I got blasted over that part, which is unfortunate, but it's okay. We still can make it through. It's just safer on top, generally. I haven't got shot that much in a long time when I was on top. It looks like there was a Mauler guy chasing me, though. So we still have camo intact. And we're going to use it in a GIF. I went to the left here for, I don't know why. I don't know what reason compelled me to go over there. But I did. And you want to use the camo about here. Make sure you don't push your luck and get shot right before you use the camo. Because a couple of these guys have not brute shots, but maulers. So those could definitely take you out in a hurry. But essentially we've passed all the hard parts now. Now we just got to escape. Well, we've been escaping, but all the tough parts to run through are behind us. Now there's just going to be like 2 or 3 dudes at a time. And they're going to be fairly easy to take care of. Oh boy. You could use the people in front of you to sword lunge at, and that kind of speeds you up a little bit. Just moving around these carrier forms, because I didn't have a shield for a little bit. Don't want them to blow up and end this glorious run. It's not too glorious. It's just, it's just a run, I would say. Nothing crazy. But you can see this part is pretty easy. Just keep running. Usually that guy does not nearly maul you to death. But he took a shot at me this time. But just run over here to the Pelican and run up to the front of it, and that is it. So not too bad. Definitely not as bad as most people make it out to be. It's kind of remembered as a terrible level, but it's pretty easy once you get down to it. But that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Click like and subscribe. Leave a comment, and I'll see you for the conclusion on the level Halo.